Hi, good morning. Um, Maybe it's afternoon, I don't know. But you know what? I'm always trying something different. And so now I was here working on getting pages for a junk journal. This is going to be all about making pages for your junk journal that are just junk pages before you even get started adding stuff to them, just the pages. So let me show you a couple that I have made. I'm patchworking them together. This is one that I made. And so I'm making them 8.5 by 11. And I'm just taking, this is a part of an envelope. This is a scrap of paper from a collection. There's some music paper. This is out of a book. This is a piece of fabric. This is a book page. This is another part of this envelope. And then on the back, then again, the back is that's the piece of fabric, and this is the music. And oh, and this piece here is a piece off of a card out of a card catalog. Here's the book page, the other side of the that scrap of paper, and this some more of a scrap envelope. And then we have, and I have this one here. There's a piece of scrap paper, um, piece of the book, a book page. There's another book page, and then just a piece up here of um, of just brown paper that come from packaging. And this is another one because see what I want. I want all in my pages. I want everything to be correct as far as I don't want some of the prints to be facing this way and some facing that way, and I want them to be all the pictures and the images I want to be facing the correct way. And so that is why. Now this one here on this side is mostly music. On this side you can see the other side of the music sheet, a part of a book page, which is already this book page has been ink dyed. I mean coffee dyed, and then a piece of the paper, or you can only see a little bit of it right here. And then I, when I'm, well, I'll show you what I do to get the whole thing together. But as you can see, it's all stitched on the sewing machine. But I started making another one here, and I thought, well, I'm going to, I'm doing it right on my cutter here because I can, I can then um, measure it and I can cut if I need to. Which this one here, it's already, I got this one, I measured, this is 8.5 already. Right here, I cut that 8.5. So now I need it to go, I've got the print going in the right direction, so I want it to be 11. So maybe this one will be a little simpler. Let's see. I'm going to put that right on the edge so I can go to the 11 inches here. And I will use, well, I'm going to cut this piece. This is out of a 6x6 paper pad from, I don't see it right now. I'm gonna just put that right here, but I'm going to put it there to the 11-inch mark. So now this is 11 inches here. And then you can, it's overlapped some, but that's okay, see? So you could glue under there, but what I've been doing is just taking a little piece of washi tape because that gives it just a little bit more of something on there. Okay, then on this one, all I need is a little bit of a corner here, and I've already got music paper. I've got already this paper, so I think I want to take a part of a book page, which looks like this one will fit to make that corner finished. So now I have 8.5 by 11. So this folded in half will make a page in my, that'll make a page in my journal. And so when I stitch it, I will stitch, first I'll go on this side and I'll stitch right along here. I'll stitch right along here. Then I'll turn it over and I'll stitch right up here and across here. So this won't need much stitching. Hang on a second or fast forward while I'm stitching. I'm just going to stitch this one quickly because this one doesn't take a lot of stitching. And so I'm stitching. And it's stitching. This is your intermission. Okay. And I'm kind of, so see on that side I got that stitched. And I'm kind of leaving some threads here because I think I want them there. Now see, now I'll turn to this side. And I'm going to stitch, see I stitched that side, so any pieces that needed stitched are stitched there. Now I'm going to go to this side and I'm going to stitch. And I stitch right over the washi tape. Just stitch right over. And I'm stitching. And I'm stitching. And I have a little bit more stitch right here. Okay, so there, now I have this one stitched. So I stitched along here and here. I stitched around here and here. So that's an 8.5 by 11 sheet and it's stitched. This is, I got white on the bobbin and red on the thread. Red on the thread and white on the bobbin. But then when you fold that in half, then here we have already an 8.5 by 11 folded in half. So then each one of these, as you fold it in half, you've got your, the size most of us use in a standard journal. And then of course if you're making different size journals, of course then you would get your pages and do them a little bit differently. But then, see, when you fold them in half, I'm leaving the threads hang for right now. But I'm leaving the threads hang for right now because I don't know if I'll want them to stay there or not, and I can move them later if this one looks like I got it a little off kilter up here, but that's okay. And then when you put them together, see, this is an envelope even. I mean, this is where you can really use, this is a junk. These are absolutely junk journal pages because use just junk you have. Just reuse, recycle, and then see, there's my pages. This is what my pages will look like in this signature. And I think in each signature I would probably use about 6 pages, maybe 8, depending on how thick they get. But then I also, okay, say I start with this page. These were sent to me by a subscriber already Okay, so I want this one to be 8.5. Oh, so I'll go this way. I'm going to go this way and just measure here. And that goes to 7.5. So I want it to be 8.5. So I'm going to take, I've got these pieces of paper that, this was packaging material. So I'm going to go to 8.5 right there. And I'm going to take my washi tape that I'm using. And I'm going to just put a little piece of washi tape. Like I say, I could put a piece of glue, just a little glue under there, and that would hold it too. But I'm putting this on here because I kind of just want it there. Okay, so now I got that 8.5. So I can move this over here because I know that's 8.5 this way. So now I want, okay, so now I want to have, maybe I'll put, oh, now here's where maybe, just a minute, let me get my reacher, grab things I drop in the floor. Okay, so I'm going to use a piece of this fabric. I'm going to put that right there because, see, now I'm going to have fabric included. Like some of the places, it's going to have just pieces of fabric. Now, and I love my music sheets. I love my music paper. And so I'm going to go in here and get a page out of here. And let's see. I want this up to, okay, so this is, I need this up to 11, and I want the print to go in the correct way. So, okay, maybe I'll leave this. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this to 8.5 this way. Okay. Now, so I got that 8.5 this direction. Okay, so now this is going to go here. Put that back there. And then I'm going to have this one. Let's see, will I want it to go all the way here? Maybe so. 8.5. And that will make the whole 8.5 by 11. But I do want to have a piece of fabric on there. So, because I think the fabric just gives it a little bit more something, and that's what I want, is a little bit more something. And I've got some different colors too, but this is what I want right now. Turn this way. So, and then I'll need a little piece right here. And so that pretty much holds this together. Wait a minute, I better put a piece down here to make sure it stays straight when I bring it to the sewing machine. I'm not going to bring this one right away to the sewing machine, but see, then the back is going to be more simple, okay, because but then again, it's going to be folded in half. So this side will be music, this side will be the collage kind of thing. But that's going to, and I'll get it sewed all the way around here. And then let me do one more to show you what I'm doing. My dogs keep opening the door. And there's music out there, so I don't want that music to come on my video. Now let's see. I'm going to, let me start another. Okay, I'll put this at the 8.5 inch mark. Yes, 8.5. No, this is that 11 inch. Okay, I want that at 11. And then I have a piece of pattern paper from a pattern, and I'm going to I'm going to take that piece and I'm going to fold that in quarters to make that a little heavier. See. Okay, 11. This is going to go right here. And put that piece of pattern. It's folded in quarters because I want it to be heavier than just the tissue. Fabric tissue, pattern tissue is very thin. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then I need to have this piece. Put that inside there. But I'm going to bring that over to make sure this is 11 inches that way. So that's going to go right there. And that's where that is going to be. Get my tape off of here. There we go. Now, so now I have that exactly 11. And now I want this. Okay, so that's exactly 11 inches this way now. Oh, I got that on sideways. Okay, that's going to be okay. That will show sideways. No. Yeah. No. My plan was not to have anything show sideways, so I'm change that. I'm going to pull that off of there. And I'm going to put that up here. And so let me get that back in here and get this one up to 8.5, because I want it 8.5 by 11. So then that will go right there then. Okay, so now I have that 8.5. Now I want to finish this off to 11. And I have book page, I have music page, which the music page will more show on this side. I have pattern paper. And then I'm going to put, oh, you know what I'm going to put here? I have, oops, I'm reaching in my drawer here. Okay, this is a time card. So I'll put this at 11 here because I want that to be 11 inches. And that'll, right to the end of that will be 11. So now that's where, oh, no, I want to put that in. I'm going to put it in that fold. Now, I'm going to be having another auction on the first Sunday of November. I'm hoping to have some of these papers done up and in my auction on that day. And in case anybody really doesn't want to make their own. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this right here in this corner. Now, since it's a junk journal, if everything isn't just perfect, it's okay. So if this is 8 and a hair over or a hair under 8.5, it's okay. But see, there's how that one will be. So maybe I'll go ahead and put some washi tape here too. Let's see. My grandson showed up, or came. He moved from Michigan. He came yesterday. He was here yesterday. Right now, him and his dad and my son and my nephew are all out at the driving range, and they're hitting buckets of balls. Buckets of balls. That's what they're doing. Hitting buckets of balls. They like to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to I'm going to stitch this one real quick. I'll do that one, and then I think I won't keep you. But anyway, my grandson, just a minute, I'll tell you. You hear that sewing machine? Just the stitching. I love the sound of the sewing machine. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to go today, hopefully, if my husband will take me, and go to Walmart and see if I can get one of them presser foots. Now see here, I got it along this way. Now here it looks like it's a little puffy, a little bit of a pokey. That's okay. That's okay because this is a junk journal. Here, see? And then I'm going to go on this side and I'm going to stitch those edges. So wherever there's a raw edge, I'm going to be stitching. Okay. Okay, now there I have that. And so now when I fold that one in half, that piece of the pattern tissue will show a little bit on this page over here, some. And so, and I think that is going to make an awesome, awesome signature. I love it already. And so then when you come in here and you maybe put a pocket in it, you might put a flip out on here, you might maybe you want to put some lace on the edge of the pages, but these pages are ready to go. They're ready to go, and all the writing, all of the print is all in the right direction. Like if you're turning a book, it would be, the pages in a book, they're all right. Although of course you can't like tell what the story is because you're only getting parts of it. But I love how they look. I just love how they look. I love the stitching. I love everything about this for these pages. And so, like I said, I'm going to hopefully make quite a few of these and maybe have some that I can actually offer on my, when I do my auction. My last auction, I have to say, that I did this past Sunday. What is today? Today's Sunday, so it was a week ago Sunday. Got almost everything mailed off. I've got 3 people, I think, that haven't paid yet. Once they pay, then as soon as they pay, then theirs will be sent off, and that is wonderful. Here's some pieces. I could even stitch these on the edges. That beautiful things. I think it looks great. And so but I have, like, here I've got some butterflies. I want to use some of these pages that'll go in here. I've got different books that I'm taking apart. I've got more pattern pieces, and I want to just have a pile here off to my right, and I just pull it together and make those pages. And I think that when you look at a junk journal, now when I talk junk journal, when I think junk journal, I think you're supposed to put a whole bunch of junk together, and that's what's here. And I will find other things, like, see, that's the time card there, and then I have on somewhere there was one of those card catalog cards. And I love music. I just, all of my journals has got some music in it, and then fabric, see, fabric too. So just a little bit everywhere, and then just scraps of journaling, of regular paper like that. But what I started saying about my grandson, he come yesterday. He got here yesterday, from come all the way from Michigan. He didn't want to deal with any more snow, and what I'm going to have him do for me is, see, I have this one camera that's kind of just jiggles and it moves, but one camera that just right straight down. So when I turn and I go and use my sewing machine, you don't see what I'm doing. You only see nothing. And so you see nothing. So what I'm going to have him to do is help me learn how I can have more than one camera. I actually like to have 3 cameras. So if I want my mug on the, if I'm just talking to you and I want my mug on there, then I would have one camera. And if I want you to see straight down what I'm doing, then I would have another camera here, this way. And then I would like to have another camera that would face my sewing machine, because I do use a lot on the sewing machine. And so then that would open up so much more, open me up to where I can do so much more on my videos. And I don't really teach, but I suggest. And so I suggest different things. There will be many more things that I could just suggest. Did you see my nails? Let me see if you can. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can put the, I gotta put the autofocus. Now, can you see? Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Let's see. Do you see? There's a unicorn on this one. But if you can look at my, I don't know how I can get this to work right. Okay, what my little friend did is she wanted my nails to look like a rainbow. So on this side here, she put yellow and green. Then this one is green again, starts with green and goes to orange. Then the next one starts with the orange and goes to pink. And then this one starts with pink and goes to purple. And the thumb one starts with purple and goes to blue. So she said that was the rainbow. So she put that in to make it look like a rainbow. And then it's hard to see them, but there's little butterflies all through these nails here. And on this one, a unicorn. On this one, she got a little heart on this one. And then here's another baby unicorn. Kind of a little bit hard to see my baby unicorn. And then this one is got butterflies. And this one, not pretty. I love how that one is the purple and the pink. And then the purple and the blue with the butterflies. But see, since she's practicing on me, I tell her just do whatever you want. And my nails are so short, I just clipped them all down to start all over because some were breaking, and I don't want fake nails on, but she just puts this gel. And so it's so pretty, I think, and I just love her for using me as a guinea pig. Because I like being a guinea pig. Okay, let's see. The piece of meditation is what we'll read today. So we may know God better and feel his quiet power. Let us daily keep in silence a meditation hour. For to understand God's greatness and to use his gifts each day, the soul must learn to meet him in a meditative way. For our Father tells his children that if they would know his will, they must seek him in the silence when all is calm and still. For nature's greatest forces are found in quiet things, like a softly falling snowflakes drifting down on angels' wings, or petals dropping soundlessly from a lovely full-blown rose. So God comes closest to us when our souls are in repose. So let us plan with prayerful care to always allocate a certain portion of each day to be still and meditate. For when everything is quiet and we're lost in meditation, our soul is then preparing for a deeper dedication that will make it wholly possible to quietly endure the violent world around us. For in God we are secure. That's very nice, and that comes from Helen Steiner Rice. That's a very good one right there. That's a good book. Ask God to watch over every one of you, each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make. And we will see you on the next video. God bless.